Hey everyone, this is Dave. This is the D2 Futures Trading System. So over the next few months, we're going to be running a series of different trading systems. This is kind of an overview of the modeling of what it is that we're going to run and where we're at starting basically today. So what we can see on our window is we can see three different charts. You'll notice that the emphasis mostly on the window is on the equity curve, which is the series of analytics down in here with the red, which is the equity curve, and then the lines tracking underneath. And then we have a series of different models that actually are NinjaTrader bridges that actually auto trade the systems and update them, because a couple of these models are actually 24-hour futures trading. So you can look at these guys from that perspective. So just as we update this from a pure comment, what does the market look like? The market actually, strangely enough, looks to me like it's kind of positive. Maybe that means it's going down. So the chart on the right, where the cursor is that's a bear system. This is a system that tends to produce better results when the markets are going down, but also requires some level of chop. So, if you've got a straight up, straight down situation like you had, back in the middle of July, even though the market's going down, the system didn't necessarily work well. Although you can see that at that particular point, which is roughly in this area here, the equity curve went into reverse mode. So in fact, you actually were riding a long trade up here, and then went short in the market down to this particular point. It's only actually this morning that the system flipped into a long and then back into a short. So my expectations are to see some chop that's coming up over the next few days. So I'll be interested to see sort of how this stuff all happens. But my expectations are that we're going to have some pretty good runs. So the system at the top on the left is a bullish system. It has, it tends to do better when the markets are going up. We can kind of see that here. Here's an uptrend in the system. Here's an uptrend in the price. Here's where the system tends to do well. Here's where the uptrend in the price tends to occur. And the system on the bottom it has a different kind of bullish bias, so it's a little less active. And it's also something that I'm not necessarily, it's not something that is going to trade a whole lot. So it's also one of these types of models where, once you see this, depending on whether we're, which side of the dividing line we're in, whether we're taking the trades or we're taking the inverse of the trades, this guy's in there. But both these bullish models, the top bull has been bullish for quite a while right now. It's kind of hovering near the top of its line, but we've just had a cross back through the yellow. So our position indicator is green down in here, saying that we're actually long the market at this particular point. This particular guy is also just went long on a bit of a cross, so this might be a bit of a whipsaw trade. But at this point, these are the systems that we're going to be running. So I'm going to try and update these usually every day or so, whenever we have something that happens, or every couple of days, so we can kind of keep track. So at this point, we don't usually keep pool of everything, but I'm going to try and run these individually in different accounts. But what we're seeing right now is we're seeing two positions long, one position short. So out of a possible three, the systems are showing basically a net one. Anyway, good trading.